Welcome to this program where we're talking about IDing children to keep them safe throughout the community. And we're at Artistic Toys over here on Albert Street in Allentown. And I'm here with Jim Sochi. And Jim, thank you for hosting this event. I know you spent a lot of time and energy and some money putting this day together, but tell us what's going on here.
Well, like you said, it's a child ID event, and we are just here to help the community, protecting families and children in the community in the event that they would tragically be taken, from their guardian or their parent. So that's the whole idea behind the event, and we're just happy to be a part of it.
What better place is there than a toy factory where the kids come in? There's toys everywhere in here. And how long have you been here on Albert Street? This is an amazing operation you have going. I know you produce toys for all over the world, basically.
That's correct. We've been here for about 7 years. We've been in business for about 9 years.
Well, we want to encourage people that don't know about the toy factory. I mean, they can't come over and buy toys here, but they can certainly understand that if they need, a stuffed animal or something for their event, you can help them with that?
Absolutely. Our mission is to inspire the use of plush toys in advertising with our character. So as you can see, we're here. We've got thousands and thousands upon toys, and it's really for advertising and promotional uses. The examples I like to give are MetLife. They've got Snoopy. Geico has the gecko. Aflac has the duck. Those are the kind of branding campaigns that we build and develop for our independent sales force.
Well, they certainly are plush, yes, and they're nice looking. Now, what are we leaving out? Because this is an exciting day. We're doing a lot here to help kids. The mayor was here, a few other people here, a lot of people going through. What do you want to wrap this up with? What do you want people thinking about?
Well, I really want to think about why I decided to do this. It was about 3 months ago, believe it or not, to the day that I got my two boys scanned as part of Child ID. And it was at Sneaks and Cleats, close friends of mine that hosted their own event. And I came back from that event, and I think that was the whole thing where I had that aha moment, where I said, you know what, there's more as a business owner and as a parent that I can be doing for the community. And I said, you know what, I'm going to make some phone calls here and put on my own event here at Artistic Toy.
Well, we want to thank you for everything you're doing. We're going to talk with Sneaks and Cleats here, get them involved, and find out why they're here today helping out as well, because they feel it's important. We're now joined by Mr. Clay Smith from the Community Partners for Kids. And Clay, what's going on here today? Give us a little overview, a lot of activity.
We have a fantastic child ID program going on here today with Artistic Toy Manufacturing sponsoring the event here in Allentown. Delighted to have it. We had a great turnout early on. We were here from 10:30 this morning. We've now got 2 machines going. We've got a line of folks here, as you've probably seen, and we're excited about the opportunity to do it.
Now, I know you do this more than one time in a weekend. I know you had an event yesterday, and you're doing them all the time. They're always usually free to the public, correct?
Always free, not usually. They are always free to the public. Yeah, always glad to do them as well. Yeah, we had about 5 events this week, which is really wonderful. A little more than what we usually do, but we're glad to do them all.
Now, you have some corporate sponsors, people that enable you to make this free to the community. You could always use more of those, right?
Always use more of those, and it goes from the larger organizations like Capital Blue Cross and Lehigh Gas Partners down to the small attorney's office on the corner. So.
And today, Artistic Toy, and there's a church here as well that's part of this.
Christ-Centered Life Ministries. We're actually in the combined building here with Artistic Toy and Christ-Centered Life Ministries. They have their church here in this building, so a lot of their congregation has been here to get their children ID'd. Both Pastor Paul from Christ-Centered Life Ministries, as well as Jim Sochi and Betsy Sochi from Artistic Toy, were responsible for making this happen today.
Well, that's excellent. And so how can someone find out when the next event is?
Well, we have our website is CP for Community Partners, so it's CP, the number 4, kids.org, KIDS.org. So it's CPforkids.org. You go to our Child ID program on that website. You'll see a tab there for upcoming events. Just go to the upcoming events, and we have them all listed with dates, times, where, locations, everything else. So.
Well, thank you for everything you're doing. We want to encourage the community to get involved and support you in every way they can.
We appreciate that support. As I said, whether it's a small business owner or a large, we need that support. It's the only way we operate. So.
Joined by Pastor Paul Patrick. And Pastor, thank you for taking a minute to be with us.
Thank you.
What an exciting day. We're here,
Yes.
Tell us about your perspective. This is part of what you're doing here. Your church is right next door.
Well, it's wonderful. When we heard about the statistics from the police department about children being found within the first 3 hours, and when they come to people's homes and they're not able to get a good picture of the kids, we felt the need to step out into the community, do something for the community, along with the Amber Alert, and just to have something for these kids to make it safer and to have information on your children. So we felt the need to do something for the community at large.
Now, tell us about your church, because a lot of the members have come through here with their kids. There's been others, but I mean, tell us about the church in general. Can do a little promo so people know how to get here to the church and why they should come.
Well, it's 1401 South Albert Street in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Wonderful church, wonderful people, loving people. We're 4 years old. This month coming, we'll be 4 years old. Started out in Bethlehem. We were sharing a small building with a Jewish congregation at a Jewish temple. Kind of outgrew that one. We came here. Jim provided us some good space. We're here. We're a young church, 4 years old. We're growing. We're over 150 members now. And God is being wonderful here. We're non-denominational, a multicultural church, and we're having a wonderful time. People are growing.
So when are your services? If somebody wanted to come, I mean, I know you guys all love the Lord. They shouldn't be afraid to come.
That's right. Services are Wednesday at 7 p.m. That's Wednesday night Bible study. We have prayer night and Bible study. And Sunday mornings we have Sunday school, 10 a.m. and then 11:30 worship service.
So in wrapping up our segment, what have we left out? We're here at Artistic Toy. It's a child ID event. The children we want to protect at all costs. That's what this is about. And you are here supporting it as well. So wrap it up for us. What do you want to leave people thinking about?
I just want we want the community to be safe. We're here to support the community, Artistic Toys, as well as CCLM and the church family. We want people to come on out to enjoy this time and it's free. We're doing it free, no charge, and get your prints and get your children's pictures. And we just want to support the community the best way we can.
We are now joined by the mayor of Allentown, and thank you, first of all, for being with us on this program. We were recently at an event on a Sunday. You came out on a Sunday for the Child ID program. How important is it, Mayor, for the Child ID program? I mean, today you have a lot of kids that do go missing, unfortunately, and this is a way to protect them.
I think it's critically important. I think for every parent, when this opportunity arises, they should get their kids registered. You should do it multiple times as they grow older to make sure that their ID is updated. But I think it's critical. If your child gets lost, God forbid he gets kidnapped or she gets kidnapped, this is a way for police to really be able to track down the child and to be able to locate that child as quickly as possible.
And I know the police used to have more money to do that type of thing, and now individual events like this are taking place. So if somebody sees something like this, it's a great thing to support, isn't it?
It really is. And, again, that was put on by Artistic Toys in Allentown. It's free. For those of you who don't know Artistic Toys, they've been here for a long time. It's a long-standing company here in Allentown. Great promotional toys, and it's a great company. And I want to thank them for supporting this particular event.
Thank you for coming out on a Sunday to support it also. I mean, there's a lot of people there. The K-9 squad was there, very exciting. And just Allentown in general, how's things looking for the new arena?
It's looking great. We have $1 billion worth of new development, a brand new arena, 1 million square feet of new office space, new companies, 6 new restaurants, new corporate headquarters coming downtown. Just a fabulous, fabulous time for Allentown, a real rebirth, real, genesis of a whole new city that's transforming, and just an exciting time.
Well, thank you for everything you're doing.
Oh, thank you.
We're now joined by Eric and Taylor, and boy, they're here having a good time today. I know at least Taylor is. And Eric, tell us about who you are and why you're here today.
I am the owner of Crest Financial Group along with the rest of my family. My wife and I are third generation, and hopefully here's a fourth generation in the working, but we are financial planners that obviously plan for the future, which is why when Artistic Toys was putting on this event, we decided to come out and help plan for our children's future and protect their identity.
Taylor likes the microphone.
She does. It looks like an ice cream cone.
Yes, I think so. So in coming out, to protect the kids and all that, this is a great event. We're at Artistic Toys, and you care about kids. This is important, isn't it?
It's very important, not only for us as a family, but to Artistic Toys and also the rest of the community. And anytime we can get out and support, especially what Jim is trying to do here, we're more than welcome to attend and have a good time, even when the kids aren't cooperating.
I think we're upsetting Taylor. Here, you want to hold the mic? Here you go. Say something. You don't like that? Oh, okay, we'll take that away. But remembering people, children like Taylor and Eric, we're here today at Artistic Toy, helping the children of the community in the Allentown area. We've been joined by a couple of participants here at Artistic Toy today, and tell us who you are.
I'm Rosa. I'm Valencia. Anaya.
Ah, and what are you doing here? Are you having fun today?
Yes.
Tell us what's going on. What do you see happening here today?
I see that kids are having fun and they're enjoying the popcorn over there and watching little clips on the TV.
You like popcorn? I like popcorn.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you? Do you like popcorn?
Yes.
Okay. What do you like here today? A lot of toys here, aren't there?
Yes.
Wait, what? I tried to count them, but I couldn't count that many. Did you count them?
No.
No. Okay, well, anyway, today's an important day because we're setting up things to help protect children like yourself in case of any situation. And did you see all the toys today? You like toys?
Yeah.
You like those stuffed animals?
Yes.
Well, I think everybody's getting stuffed animals or something like that. You going to take one to play with?
Yeah.
Okay, well, thanks for coming out today.
You're welcome.
Okay, well, thank you guys very much. We're now joined by Josh Wenner from Sneaks and Cleats. And Josh, thanks for taking a minute to be here. We're here at Artistic Toy. Are you lost? What are you doing here?
You're welcome, Art. It's great to be here. We're out here promoting the store, promoting Jim. We're just trying to promote the kids in their ID program.
Well, I know you had one of these ID programs at your store. Tell us where the store is located.
Store is located on Hamilton Boulevard. It's 6636.
Okay, now you're a full-fledged sneaker store, right?
Sneakers, athletic apparel, cleats. We do licensed apparel. We do even do lottery tickets.
Wow, you do lottery tickets. Well,
Yes.
There you go. If they come in early and buy a lottery ticket, they might buy more sneakers.
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
Now, what do we want to talk about today? You've been helping out here. You've been helping them get registered, measuring the kids. A lot of kids coming through.
A lot of kids. It's great. The families are all coming out and promoting this and getting their kids so that they know ID'd, so they know where they're going.
Yeah.
Yep.
We appreciate the fact that you're here, your wife's here,
Yes.
and you're helping out. And you just in a final word, what do you want to leave people thinking about? This is something that they should find the next Child ID event and get out to.
Absolutely. You should get out, get your child ID'd, keep the CD on file for whenever you may need it. If you don't need it, that's great. But yeah, definitely come out and support the events.
We're now joined by Gwen, and Gwen's here with the Kidsville News Technology, whatever it is. Gwen, thank you for coming.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for being
Tell us
here.
about the paper a little bit.
Well, Kidsville News is actually a literacy initiative, and it's in the form of a kids' newspaper. The paper has math, science, culture, geography, animals, cooking, all kinds of things for the kids to do. And it's free to kids in grades K to 6, and we distribute it to the schools. And then people can also pick it up at the public libraries and several restaurants, the Literacy Center, the YMCA, different places like that.
Now, if someone would like this, it says free on it. If someone would like this for their school, how do they get a hold of you, or what schools can you give them to?
We are now licensed for Lehigh County. We're moving into Northampton County. So all they have to do is check out the website, get my contact information, email me, call me, and let me know if they want it. And then they have to send me their enrollment numbers, and we will deliver it to their schools.
Now, is it possible for local businesses to support that, or maybe even get their name in there?
Oh yes, we have a lot of sponsorship and advertising opportunities that they can help us with the literacy initiative. Reading numbers are still not good. Reading levels are still low for a lot of children. It's a really important factor to be successful in life, to be able to read. So we're trying to promote that. The newspaper promotes literacy, it promotes a love of learning, and it promotes good character too. So Truman is our mascot. And
Tell us about Truman. Now, he's on the front cover there, but I saw Truman walking around hugging some kids.
yes, Truman loves to come out and meet the kids, give them high fives, give them hugs, get their pictures taken. So Truman really is a big part of the paper because the kids relate to him, and he does stand for all the things the paper does. Literacy, love of learning, good character.
So if someone wanted Truman to come out to their event, how do they do that?
Again, they would check the website, contact me, and we can see about bringing Truman out.
We've been joined by Officer Smith from the K-9 Squad of Allentown, City of Allentown.
City of Allentown, that's correct.
Thank you for taking a minute to be out on a Sunday. You're coming out here.
Absolutely. I'm actually working a little bit of overtime day shift, so I'm here. and glad to be here at this nice event.
So tell us a little bit about what goes on with the K9 Squad, what's going to happen today, and how people should know about it, what they should know about it.
Well, we have 5 dogs in the city of Allentown. 4 of them are narcotics dogs. I have 1 narcotic dog. Our other dog is a bomb detection dog. We work various shifts. I am the night shift dog that works a steady night shift from 11 p to 7 a.m. And I have K9 Django. He's a Belgian Malinois, and he will be turning 5 years old on September 19th.
So this puts you in a situation where you have to have a relationship with these dogs, don't you?
Yes, and I had to go to school for 16 weeks. My dog came over from Holland, and I went to school up in Walnutport, Pennsylvania, and I was gone for 16 weeks, acclimating myself to the dog, learning him, and him actually learning me, so we could acclimate together.
What's the most amazing thing you learned about that? I mean, it's amazing what these dogs can do.
I think with the demo that I'm going to do, we'll see how well Django listens, and he just wants to please me, and he actually just wants to work. He'll work all the time if he had it his way. He just loves to work.
So from a community perspective, you go out, you do demonstrations, so people are aware of what's going on and how that can benefit them. You know, is there anything you need to tell us from the community perspective that we can learn something?
We do demos within the city, and we also do demos outside the city. We have a special form that anybody can fill out, and they would submit it to Captain Glenn Dorney, and they would basically do a scheduling with any of the 5 dogs that would work with the schedule of the actual agency or organization that's once it's scheduled.
So they can call into the police department and find out how to do that.
They can also talk to Pedro Cruz. He's the community liaison officer, and he would also be of assistance for that as well.
Now, you know, how do you use these dogs? I mean, mostly, I mean, in an attack situation, if you need something, they're there for.
When we class it as apprehension, it's an apprehension phase. A lot of times, Django has a few apprehensions. They're burglars. We give them warnings, 3 warnings per federal law. If they don't obey by those warnings, we send the dog in for an apprehension. But Django has a flip side. He's a very social dog. All our dogs are social. So we can do these demos. We can be a community event, a community liaison to them, and we also have other things that they do. Like we have a narcotics dog. 4 of the dogs are narcotics. The 5th one is a bomb dog. So they also have specialty in locating 5 narcotic odors.
Well, on behalf of the community, we really appreciate what you do. A lot of extra work on your part to have this relationship, and thank you for everything you do.
Absolutely. Thank you, Art.
Jim and Pastor Paul, it's my pleasure to present each of you with a plaque thanking you for the generous contributions you made to this program to allow this to happen today. So, Jim, I've got one for you, an artistic toy, you and Betsy, and Pastor Paul and your lovely wife, Tara. We thank you very much. Put these on a wall somewhere, and thank you. Look forward to doing it again some point for you folks.
Absolutely. I've already been asked, Clay, when we're doing our next one, and we will definitely, I would love to make this an annual event for us. This is just a beautiful opportunity. I want to thank you and your team for all they've done for us. This is good for the community, this is good for us, and this is good for our children. Right. So we really, really appreciate your time. It's really, you're on a mission, and we're going to support you in every way that we can.